Whoop. Come hang out and talk. I'm not sitting here fucking doing anything special. I'm eating oatmeal. I think this would have been better if I had milk to add into it afterwards. But I didn't have any milk. Figured I'd stream, see if anybody wanted to show up and yak at me. If nobody wants to, I don't know what to say. One view, Probably counting me as the view. I should have put more water in this. I see somebody there. Concurrent viewer. Check it out. Norbit. With a big lady. Poor guy. Poor guy. I'm eating oatmeal. I don't know, I just thought I would stream. Trying to lose weight. My oatmeal doesn't even have sugar in it. It's got artificial sweetener in it. Trying so hard to lose weight. Yeah, I'm not so ashamed of my behind me anymore because there's hardly anything back there anymore. That's a kennel. Those are bags of blankets and stuff on it. So people just have to get over having some things in the background. Like, Jesus Christ. Not everything has to look like an art museum on YouTube. Come on. I don't know why people think it has to look like a freaking art museum. I hate how YouTube keeps things so private and you can't tell who's watching you or who's looking at you. You can't tell. There's no way to tell as far as I know. It's very frustrating. I did a bunch of videos a few days in a row and then I was like, I got nothing to talk about right now. Nothing's tickling me. I mean, I thought about doing a video earlier and I didn't do it. I didn't think it would do very well about how expectations of the steam machine are probably going to be crushed. And I don't expect the steam machine to be successful. I just don't. They're screwing up like they did the last time they tried it. And it's usually just came down to price, mainly. So, I don't know. Price, and there were too many different versions. And none of them were really made by Valve. Also, I don't really like the name Steam Machine. I don't. I get it. It kind of rhymes. Steam Machine. I get it. I get it. But I would have called it something more fun. Like the VES. And it's VES, Valve Entertainment System. Just because, just for the fun of it. Just to kind of, harken back to the NES, I would have called it the VES, the Valve Entertainment System. That would have been great. Or Steam Entertainment System, SES. That would have been great. So, you know? So, I don't know. I don't expect it to do well. Not at first, anyhow. This whole memory thing going on with it's just DDR5. That's the hell of it. My computer doesn't have I think my GPU has DDR5 in it. Maybe. But the memory on my motherboard itself, and you left. Fuck off. People will be fucking leaving. Oh, he's talking tech. I better leave. Jesus Christ. The reason I don't feel like I have much of a personality for YouTube is because I've been told I don't. I was told by Richard Masucci that I basically don't. And that there was no hope. And I think he's right. I'm still here, but you know, where's my water? I got water somewhere. There it is. Water, water, water. You know what's bad about eating as much oatmeal as I ate? Hey, Ollie! Oh, it sent a notification? Okay. I didn't even know it sent a notification. How are you? Doing all right? You know what? I'm going to move. No, I'm not going to move it. People say stuff about the crap behind behind me. If I move it, they'll see what little bit is over here and have something to say about it. Oh, awesome. Oh, happy early birthday. Yeah, I don't know how to say happy early birthday. I don't know. I know if you're late saying it and the birthday is past, you say happy belated birthday or something like that. I don't know. Happy birthday. Happy birthmas. Happy Thanksgiving. We are eating some smoked turkey, some mashed potatoes, some stuffing. Might get some gravy with some for the mashed potatoes. And I think that's all we're doing. We're not doing anything special. Not too special. Not too special. Somebody was here watching. I'm gonna pick out. There's yeah. I've actually been trying to diet, actually. The last week or so, I've been trying to diet. I don't know if I look any thinner or not, but I'm trying to. And a while ago, I just ate a bunch of oatmeal. Yeah, had a great big bowl of it. Great big bowl. Great big bowl. I'm looking forward to Hytale.
Hytale may be releasing in a few weeks, but it won't be on Steam. With Simon in July writing, the game will eventually be on Steam, just not right at the beginning, that's all. The 30% isn't the main reason, because technically Steam services would save us 30% in expenses and bring in 30% more players. In November, he wrote, our own launcher first, investigate Steam later if they can support
Later.
in-game modding browser and tools. We can distribute Steam game codes to people who already bought previously on our own store, like Path of Exile has done, so no regrets if you buy on our own store first. Now, I wouldn't take that as a commitment, but it does answer the question, will Hytale be on Steam? The answer being, hopefully, eventually, and this is only one of the many questions I've seen in my comments about Hytale, so today I want to answer as many questions about the game as possible.
About
now,
the game
big
is
question-
possible. Is it just me? Yeah, they do. This is my thing. It seems like, to me anyways, it can be. It takes a lot of work to keep it nice. I have a lot of accounts blocked. I do a lot of what is that word? Is a word. I can't remember the word. If Ty were around, he would know what word I'm talking about, but I do a lot of work keeping it to where I don't see what I don't want to see, and I don't, have anything popping up I don't care about. Moderated, like I moderate the hell out of it and whatnot. But I was gonna say, see, one thing that frustrates me about all these block building games, Blue Sky is fucking boring. I'm on Blue Sky and I get nothing. Like, and I'm getting too much politics on Blue Sky now. There's just way too much politics. I don't care what side the politics are on. I don't go to social media for politics. I don't go to I don't go to Twitter or Blue Sky or Facebook for politics, but it just, a lot of it shows up there. I don't care which side somebody's on. I get tired of it. It's really hard to moderate. I've already got things moderated on X. I'm following a lot of people that just aren't on Blue Sky. Anyhow, like I was trying to say is, I find it funny that every time there's a game like Minecraft or any of these block building games and whatnot, there's tons of YouTubers with an English accent talking about these fucking games. Like, the majority of the YouTubers who talk about these kind of games are British. They're from the UK. Oh, kind of gets under my skin a little bit after a while.
Will Hytale be available on console and mobile? Well, going back to that Save Hytale blog, we know...
Oh, listening to him say mobile. Mobile. Just say mobile. You don't have to say mobile. Mobile. Jesus Christ.
that they're launching early access on Windows and attempting a version for Linux and Mac. As for console and mobile, well,
Stop saying mobile. It's mobile.
Simon wrote mobile version, not going to happen
Mobile.
for a while, unfortunately. And I would figure that's probably going to be the case with console as well. Will the game have regional pricing? Could not do regional price.
I just have a bunch of people block the moment I see something or someone that I think is gonna, be stressful. I block them. I don't hesitate. I block them. I'm done. But I get it. You don't have. I'm not trying to convince you of anything. I'm just saying. Just that's my experience. That's just how I'm handling it. That's all I'm saying. That's just how I deal with it. I'm still there because there's people that I follow who aren't on Blue Sky. They're just not on Blue Sky. Blue Sky's a pain. I'm sorry. People can be people can be terrible. I know. People are very terrible. It can be absolutely draining to deal with a lot of people, you know. Yeah, people are pretty terrible. I'm gonna tell you, I'm not much better. I'm gonna be honest. I've kind of gone off on people on YouTube. I mean, not YouTube, but Twitter. I've gotten into heated arguments and told people to fuck off on there. So yeah,
In time for early access, so I decided, F it, let's just drop the price of the game as a whole for everyone and hope for the best. Now, I think this question comes from the trailer because of how much is going on, but is Hytale single player? Hytale is single player, but there is something interesting going on under the hood. Essentially, when you play single player, you're booting up a server just for yourself, but it is still a server, which means if you're friends with somebody, rather than backing out and creating a multiplayer server, they can just join your single player world and it will already be a server. And with how mods work in Hytale, if you're running any mods on your single player world, when a player joins that world, they won't need to download anything. One question I saw a lot is, what is zones? Essentially, zones are different slices of the world and they have different names. Zone 1 is Emerald Grove, Zone 2 is the Howling Sands, Zone 3 is Borea, and Zone 4 is the Devastated Lands. Basically,
how do you go from
Zone
zone
1,
to
which is
zone?
the friendliest, and then as you pass through different zones, theoretically, enemies get a little more difficult. If you think about Terraria, a zone isn't as simple as like one biome. Like Zone 1 isn't just the forest, and then Zone 2 is the desert. Each zone has a few different biomes that sort of blend together, and this goes from the very top of the world to the very bottom of the world. Here,
I feel like that's kind of boring. Like I feel like zones should mix around a bit. I don't know why. I just feel like separating things so much is kind of boring. Like my favorite thing back in the old days of Minecraft, in the early days, is you could be in a desert and then be in snow. Like it didn't matter. Shit would just randomly generate together. It made no sense. But it was fun. And I love that. It doesn't do that anymore. Like they have shit separated, man. They have things where they tried to break things up and everything. It's crazy.
years ago, they did tease Zone 5 and Zone 6, but never revealed what they were. A lot of people have pointed out the void hovering over Zone 5. Well, we gotta look at what it's like to craft a sword today, and one of the ingredients is...
Yeah, I'm sorry. I know. I know exactly how it is. No, you didn't. You didn't deserve the hate. Nobody deserves that. You didn't deserve it. Nobody deserves that. Nope, nope, nope. You absolutely do not deserve that. I can tell you that right now. Nope, nope, nope. People are just horrible. But I don't think for a second that you deserved it.
a Void Heart, so theoretically that might be from Zone 5. On that note though, I did see people ask if there'll be different tiers of weapons and tools. Simon recently wrote, "We're thinking of making the Prisma tier be like this. Combine a bunch of armors into the last tier, but this is like tier 9 plus, which won't be used in the game for a long while. Things might change. We want to be careful with progression, be more horizontal in nature so that even tier 3, Iron, can somewhat be okay in later content, have situational gear. Currently planning for about 7 tiers. Technically, Thorium, Cobalt, and Adamantite are about the same in terms of numbers, but offer
Adamantite?
different resistances and bonuses. These would be tier 4, 5, and 6. Still working on it. None of this really existed before, but it's just a matter of configuration and implementation. Going back to zones, I think this is why they want tiers to be more horizontal, because you might start in zone 1, but you may want to go to zone 3 to get some blocks, maybe farm some enemies, and you don't want to get there and none of your previous tools work. With that, you might be wondering if Worlds are infinite, whilst I
That's no reason to hate. That's no reason to hate you. Jesus Christ. My God, that's no reason. Jeez. Yeah, but that's still no reason to hate you. That's ass. That's asinine. That's no reason to hate you. It's no reason at all for you to be hated. I'm just saying. Then they're not worth your time. They're just not worth your time then. That's all there is to it. Some people, like, I can tell you from experience, even when you apologize, some people don't care because they're not good to begin with, so they have shitty personalities. So even when you humble yourself and apologize and whatnot, it just doesn't work. Well, then they're, like I said, they're not good people. Well, I'm sorry. Sorry you went through that. I'm sure it's better now. At least I would hope it was better now. Well, good.
wrote, "It's infinite, but turned off at the minute because it doesn't look good on the map, / it's confusing and not worth fixing because we're doing something different that can be explained in an upcoming blog post. You can edit the config to turn it back on. The tech can make it work." Now, in regards to controller support, somebody asked, "Is controller supported? If not, is it planned to be in the future?" Simon responded,
Future.
"Yeah, planned obviously for accessibility reasons first. I saw a lot of people asking if
Soar a lot of people. He soar a lot of people.
Hytale will run on the Steam Deck. As of right now, we don't know the minimum requirements of Hytale, so I can't answer that.
Soar a lot, not saw or seen a lot of people. Soar.
I feel like anything is possible on the Steam Deck though, so even if you...
Hey, Parbs, I am Goof no more. Goof no more. Goof is gone. Just call me Mike. Just call me Mike. I've been good. Just call me Mike. Mike is fine. Mike or Mikey, either one, I don't care. I think you're all right, Allie. You'll be all right. No, I haven't. I haven't seen that, Parbs. You're all right. You're all right, Ollie. Don't worry about it. You're okay, Ollie. I feel like if there's anything my channel is good for is me just listening and lending. I feel like I should be like a online therapist. My YouTube channel should be me listening to people's problems and maybe giving advice, but maybe not. I don't think anybody does that on YouTube. I don't think we have somebody who's kind of like a helpline, but YouTube, I don't think we have that. I don't think there's I might be wrong, but it feels like something I could do. Just listen to people's woes. I could set up a thing where people could call in and tell me what they're going through and then try and help them, or at least just be an ear. That might be a good idea. Holy shit. Surprised I didn't think of that till now. But no, I have not seen the Asmon versus DSP today. I haven't seen that. Two shitheads. Two shitheads. Yeah, exactly. A light bulb moment. So, in what universe does a guy like DSP get a softball interview with Asmon? Lies about every question and gets asked. Every question he gets asked, then makes 3,000 in tips today. What the fuck? Wait, okay, wait. So, Asmongold, I'm just gonna call him Assmangold. Assmangold did a softball interview. I'm just making sure I understand correctly. And the questions were asinine, I'm sure. And DSP ended up making $3,000 in tips because of the interview. Fuck that. To be fair, they're both shit stains, so both of them are a couple of shit stains, so he asked some tractor style questions, but Phil lied in response, and Asmon doesn't know the lore to call him out. Holy shit. And now Phil's getting welled out? What do you mean welled out? Oh. I hate that. I hate that and I guess I am jealous. I will admit that I'm jealous. I'm jealous that he gets the sheer amount of people he gets on his channel, right? Jesus Christ. Motherfucker. Um I'm jealous that I don't think I'm as bad as DSP. I might be wrong. I'm trying to figure out how Assmangold is a huge content creator. He's such an asshole. Yeah, it pisses me off because, I mean, I've been at this probably, I don't know, I've been at this long enough and I struggle and I try not to be like DSP, but DSP still does way better than me. Like, what the fuck? And you're right, this world is fucked up. That's fucked up. That whole thing is fucked up and it pisses me off. Jesus Christ, fucking hell. Oh. To be fair, I'm not a fan of Asmon. I don't think Asmon's a good guy. Assman. Yeah, but Penguin Zero is a good dude. Penguin Zero has some god dang integrity. And Assmangold doesn't have any integrity. Assmangold is a shit stain. Yeah, Penguin Zero has integrity. He had 40,000 watching him, and all Phil did it for was a few new whales. Yeah, Penguin Zero is awesome. I love that dude. I've been watching him. I've actually kind of taken some cues from Penguin Zero, actually. Some of my videos I just say what I think about something, and then at the end I'm just like, see ya. It's all I got. See ya. I feel like it's a good way to go about it. I'm gonna tune out from DSP for a while. His ego is on fire and clowning it up, expecting money. Fuck. Huge L for humanity thanks to Assman. Assman. Assman Gold. Because he's an ass, man. I can't stand the fact that Assman Gold is in my state. He's from Texas. He's here in Texas. I'm sorry, but that just frustrates me to no end. Yeah. I'm not shitting you. Assman Gold is from Texas. He's in Texas. He's got information on Twitter, right? And there's like for mailing him stuff, like I guess packages or whatnot. And it's a Texas address. So he's in Texas. Yeah, it does explain a lot. It explains why he's so goddamn right-leaning. Why he's such a fucking buffoon. Yeah, Penguin Zero is awesome. I love Penguin Zero. That dude's awesome. When I do a video, I do it the way I think he would do it. Like, there's not a lot of editing or anything going on. Like, it's not special. It's just a dude talking. And I like that. Some Texans are either Republican or full of themselves. I mean, pretty sure we're both from Texas, but yeah. I don't know how I ended up the way that I am. I don't know. I used to vote Republican, but I quit because over time I realized that Republicans don't give a fuck about me. They don't give a damn about me. The Republican Party is a bunch of asswipes. Yeah, I don't blame you, Parbs. Like, fucking, he's gonna be insufferable for a while. He's already pretty insufferable, but he's gonna be very insufferable for a while. Oh, Abbott, Hot Wheels? Hot Wheels is a piece of shit. I was so happy. I did a video on it where it got struck down, the redistricting they were going to do to get 5 seats for Trump. It got shot down. I know who you're talking about. The Texas governor, Abbott, a.k.a. Hot Wheels. Greg Abbott. I know who you're talking about. The whole redistricting thing that he was trying to do for Donnie Tiny Hands. Yeah, I know. Wait until Assman figures shit out. Why the fuck did Assman agree to do that interview? That is fucked up. Why did... FFX streams. Did I miss something? FFX streams. What did I miss? FFX streams. Oh, okay. Ah, Jesus. That sounds right, though. That sounds like him. Oh. Ooh, you know, it's funny. I was trying to stream Final Fantasy X, or 10, we'll say 10, and nobody wanted me to play it. I just kept getting fucking people being shitheads. I get, on the one hand, I'll get people say, do what you want to do what makes you happy. But then I see some of those same people bitch, piss, and moan because I'm playing this and not doing something else. It's so frustrating. It is so frustrating. It's like, do this, don't do this. Do this, but not this. And I'm like, fuck, I can't win for losing. I don't know what the fuck. I don't care anymore. It, I don't know. This is why I don't know what I'm doing with my channel. I don't have enough people to tell me, to drown out the negativity. Like, it's frustrating. Oh, okay. So, yeah, I don't know. I don't know what to do anymore. That's what's so frustrating about my channel. Sometimes I don't get any viewers and I still stream the game. Oh, okay. This platform is difficult. They implemented something, right, that would show off more YouTubers that don't get any exposure. But I swear to God, a lot of the people they keep like showing me or suggesting to me, I just can't stand to watch them. They're either just they don't talk at all or they're annoying as hell and I end up just saying don't show me these channels again. Wait, you're getting it's probably not strikes you're getting, your copyright claims. You're getting copyright claims over the music, right? Square Enix is bad about that shit lately. Square Enix is going after everybody over fucking music. It has gotten out of hand. They didn't used to. But now they go after people giving copyright claims over the fucking music. And it's so frustrating, and it makes me not want to play their games. Yeah, Square Enix has become a shit show of a company. I'm pretty sure right now, if I tried to play anything from the Super Nintendo, they'd come after me. They'd give me copyright claims. It's not a strike. If you were getting strikes, your channel would be gone already. You're not getting strikes, you're getting claims. A copyright claim isn't the same as a strike. If you were getting that many strikes, your channel would have been obliterated by now. You're not getting strikes, you're getting claims. Yeah, a claim. It's different. If you get a strike, it screws your whole channel up. If you get a claim, the only thing it does is prevents you from monetizing. It just prevents you from monetizing. It doesn't damage your channel. Strikes will damage your channel. I have a strike on mine right now. And I haven't done anything they want me to do to get rid of it. Because I shouldn't have to. It's bad. Yeah, this platform has gone. That's why I wanted to go to Kick, and I tried going to Kick, but I can't stand the interface. I can't stand using Kick's interface and everything. Kick is just fucking horrible. And I wasn't getting any views over there at all. Like, nobody was stopping in. The first time I streamed as a brand new streamer on Kick, I got a bunch of people, but they were all just trying to get me to buy shit or pay them to do shit. They were looking for fucking work. I'm like, I ain't got no fucking work for you. I didn't say that. I didn't say I got no fucking work for you, but I wanted to. I was like, I don't have any fucking work for you. I was like, I'm more polite than that. I was like, I'm sorry, I can't, I do my own work. I don't need anybody. But in up here in my head, I was screaming, fuck off, fuck off, fuck off. I can't fucking pay you anything. I don't have fucking money. Fucking stop. I didn't openly say that, but fuck me. It's like, come on, I ain't got the money. It really it really irritated me. And then the second time I streamed, nobody came at all. Yeah, I was thinking pretty hard, this is shitty. I was thinking pretty hard, fuck off, go away. If you're not here because you're interested in what I'm doing, go the fuck away. If you're just here trying to figure out a way to make money off of me, fuck off. I don't have the money. Wow, my allergies are kicking. I don't know what I have or haven't eaten, but they're kicking. I think it's because I forgot to take my meclizine, I think it's called. I forgot to take my meclizine, so now my sinuses are giving me hell. My meclizine, my blood pressure medicine, I've forgotten to take it. Yeah, YouTube is it's because it's an overcrowded market. It's overcrowded. There's just way too many people. Yeah, but like I said, it's a crowded market. Like there's just tons of people trying to get in. It's tons of people, and you got to be extra fucking special. VTubers get a lot of attention, but I think even VTubing is VTubers are dealing with stuff now. VShojo went down the drain, so they're all freelance now. Right, exactly. Honestly, this is kind of what I. Oh God, my shirt is very sexist. My shirt is very misogynistic. You see what it says? Nothing but firefighters. And it's got two women dressed skimpily as firefighters with their butts hanging out. They're not nude, they're in bikinis. It's an old shirt my aunt gave me. My aunt gave me this fucking shirt. My aunt. My aunt gave me, one of my aunts gave me this shirt. Of all people. She gave me a shirt. Nothing but firefighters with some scantily clad women on it. Of all people. That got me. I was like, what the hell are you doing giving me a shirt like this? I don't know where she got it. I don't think she remembered where she got it. But she was like, she didn't want it. And I think she tried to give it to one of her kids, and her kids didn't want it. And I was like, yeah, I'll take it. Oh, I watch only a couple of VTubers, and I think the only reason they're doing well is because they also draw an anime. Possibly. Uh, I feel like it's energy. Like there's an energy that some people have, whether it's VTubing or YouTubing. There's an energy, right? And you feel that energy, you notice it, right? And some people have it and some people don't. Some people are boring as fuck, and some people are energetic, crazy, off the wall. Chibidoki. Chibidoki's one of them. She's fucking crazy. And she's got this energy about her, and that's why she's doing so well. She's hilarious. God, I still want to do the VTubing thing. I still want a VTuber model. I do, but I want something that looks like a 90s anime Chad. That's what I want. I want something that looks like an anime Chad. Like with a sculpt with a sharp jawline, real sculpted, chiseled features. That's what I want. Every time I see a male VTuber, it's always a guy that looks like a girl. Like, have you ever noticed that a lot of male VTubers? I'm not even kidding. Like, yeah, like somebody that looks like no, they're not really femboys. They look too feminine. Like the art style is just too feminine. They don't look like males. Like they're it's ugh. Look up what is his name? Look up oh God, I forget his name. Give me a second. I'm trying to remember his name. Oh God, never mind. I can't remember his name. If I can remember his name, I'll tell you. But there's a VTuber. I off the top of my head, there was this one. I can't even remember his name. What is his name? Do I can't remember, but yeah, yeah. It's like I don't want that. I want something that looks like JoJo, like the first season of JoJo. Just kind of tough looking. I want something with a strong jawline and whatnot. I want something that looks masculine. I don't want a VTuber that looks like a girl without tits. Booby. I think that's his name. Is it Booby? What is that VTuber's name? Is it Booby? I think it's Booby. Hang on. Is it Booby? Bubi? Is that right? Yeah, it's Booby. Bubi. Look up Booby. Look up Booby. Bubi. Look him up. Just look up Booby. Bubi. You'll see what I mean. Doesn't really look like a dude. Looks way too feminine, especially in the face. Like the face is way too girly looking. Way too feminine in the face. Like, I don't want that. Yeah, I don't like that. I don't like any of that. Like I want to be a VTuber who's hell, I want a VTuber model that's kind of scruffy, kind of like me, a little facial hair, just a big jawline, just I don't know. Oh, you know what? I want one that kind of looks like, hang on. Hang on. Uh I'll show you what I want. Why are these so horrible? Like, is there not a better? Oh, this is as good as it's gonna get, I guess. That works. Let me show you. I want one that kind of looks like this dude. I want a model that looks kind of like this. See that strong jawline and the crazy hair I want a character that kind of looks like that. Just kind of that strong jawline and everything. Well, that's not One Piece. That's Slayers. His name is Prince Phil. That's from Slayers. That is from Slayers. It's from it's the same show as her. Lena Inverse. It's from the same show. Prince Phil. I think it's Prince Phileas or something like that. Oh, okay, yeah. The series is really good. I've got every episode, every movie, everything. I've got everything Slayers. I'm kind of nuts about it. A friend of mine a long time ago introduced me to Slayers and a bunch of really cool anime at the time. And but sadly he doesn't want anything to do with me anymore. He blocked me on Facebook and everything. Didn't want to talk to me, nothing. Not sure what I did. Not sure why he blocked me. I don't know. Knew him for a long time and he just ended up blocking me out. And at one point I didn't think he blocked me. At one point I thought maybe he left Facebook and then Ty went behind my back and checked to see if he was there. And he was like, "Yeah, no, he just has you blocked." I'm like, "Motherfucker." I was content thinking he maybe left Facebook. Thanks for looking. I didn't ask you to do that. That makes me more miserable. That was one of the things that made me fall out with Ty. Is Ty going behind my back? I only have the prequel movie with her and Naga. Okay, so here's the thing. Let's back up a bit. The OVAs and the movies are nothing like the animated series. Or well, it's all animated. You don't. That's not what I mean. But like, it's all different from the series. The series is very different. The series doesn't even have Naga in it. Naga. I think Naga shows up once at some point, and it's a gag. But otherwise, she's not really there. Instead, you have a bunch of other characters. You have Gowry. Was it Gowry Gabriel or something like that? This guy right here, Gowry Gabriel. You have him. The show is really funny, and there's a lot of epic stuff that goes down, and it's a great anime. I wish they would bring it back. Not long ago, and they were talking about a lot of it on Twitter. They didn't talk about it on Blue Sky because most Japanese that I know don't care about Blue Sky, but they literally had her love interest. What love interest? Gowry isn't her love interest. He's not her love interest. He's not, I promise you, he's not a love interest. Sometimes it seems that way, but no. Be, yeah, but there's circumstances around that. You have to see the whole series. It's not because they're a love interest. You probably got it out of context. I think she was possessed when she kissed him, if I'm not mistaken. He's not really a love interest. She's actually way more interested in the Sword of Light. She keeps trying to get his Sword of Light, which eventually the Sword of Light gets destroyed. He loses the Sword of Light eventually. But anyhow, I like the jaw lines of a lot of the guys. The jawline comes like this. It's not always pointy and feminine. Yeah, I would say she's maybe closer with this guy than Gowry. I'm trying to remember what he is. He's like part golem or something. It's really weird. He's got like stone skin and metal hair. It's really weird. His hair is metal and his skin is stone. Stones and precious jewels. It's weird. Oh, Jesus Christ. Well, you have to look at how many series there are. I don't know. It's hard to describe it as seasons. They're not necessarily seasons, as they are different series. There's Slayers, Slayers Next, Slayers Try, TRY, Slayers Revolution, and Slayers Evolution R. So there's 5 series. I don't really call them seasons because they kind of start like I don't know, it's hard to explain, but it's like 5 series. Yeah, yeah. There's 5 of them. 5 total. Here's what's funny. So the first 3 were in the 90s. They came out in the 90s. And then season 4 and 5 came out in like 2011, 2012. Like they started the show back up again. And then it ended, and then we haven't gotten anything since. What I was trying to say a while ago is it was all over Twitter, but in Japan they had a whole exhibit having to do with Slayers, and they talked about new characters and stuff. There was all kinds of cool stuff. No, because Full Metal Alchemist reboots. Like it gets told completely different afterwards. It's not that. It's just that each series, I don't like calling it a season. It is a season, but it's not a season. Each series has its own name, and everything in, listen very carefully, everything in one season like goes through a situation they're dealing with. They get to a big bad, almost like an RPG, and they take care of things. Everything's kind of over. They kind of break up and go their own ways, and then something pulls them back together again at the beginning of the next series. I guess they're seasons, but they're not really seasons. So it's kind of like you get the band back together again and you keep going. Each series is treated like a huge movie. That's a better way to put it. Instead of seasons, it's like each series is like a whole movie, a huge movie, very long. And then so instead of saying Slayers 1, Slayers 2, Slayers 3, they say Slayers Next, Slayers Try, Slayers Evolution, Slayers Revolution R. Yeah. Well, yeah, that's it. But I feel like it's better to describe each series as like a huge movie, and then each one is like a sequel movie and it's really huge. I would like for them to. I don't know if they will, but I wish they would. It's a great show. I don't know if the one who voiced Lena is still around though. She was getting up in age at one point. Slayer's great. I think that's made up. That's wishful thinking right there. Slayer's great. Oh wait, that's one of the OVAs, I think. Slayer's great. I think that's one of the OVAs. Yeah, there's movies and OVAs.
and they're all kind of different from the series. But it's basically become my favorite anime. No, they don't. You talking about the Japanese voice, the Japanese voice actors, the Japanese voice actress, or the English voice actress? Because I can tell you right now, they don't sound at all the English dub. No, those are two different people, and they sound very different. The Android. Wait. Let's back up a bit. Which one is Android 21? I think I'm thinking of Android 18, not 21. I don't know what Android 21 is like. Hang on. Now I'm curious. Android 20 or 20. Goddamn fucking son of a 21. God damn it. Oh, it might be. I don't know. It might be. You're actually right. It might be because I haven't really heard her. She turns pink, but she looks like this until she turns pink. I haven't actually. Uh, uh, I don't know. Um, I don't know if I've ever heard her. I would look for some clips, but I'm scared if I look for the clips that I'll get copyright claims or whatever. I don't need that right now. Wow, some of these people are not getting this until late. Some people are just kind of late to the rodeo. Oh, there is way too much stuff showing up that I can get copyright claimed. Way too much stuff that would copyright claim me. Yeah, I get a lot of these. A lot of Yazo has been updated. Thank you very much. Yeah, I watch a lot of Has Been. I don't like the musical numbers in season two. Like most of them are pretty boring. There were at least two music numbers in season one that I liked. Loser Baby and whatever the hell that was that Satan sung. Oh, it's coming on. It's coming on. It's coming on. It's Dare. What the fuck does that mean? It's Dare. Jesus Christ. Minecraft? Yep. I only liked 2 songs in the entire series. The rest of it I kept skipping or muting because it was just kind of boring. Wasn't very catchy. Uh, yeah, a lot of stuff is recommended to me that I don't care about. Hmm. I have an announcement. Like I said, I liked Loser Baby, and I don't know what that song was. The other one, the one that Satan sings, and Alistair keeps interrupting. And it's only good at first, and then that fat chick pops up out of nowhere and starts singing. I'm like, eh.
Oh, you guys saw that? You guys saw that?
Saw what?
Oh, finally can announce you guys that Infinity is bad. Infinity is bad. Finally.
What's back?
こちらついにようやくアナウンスできる。
Hell's Greatest Dad. Okay, well, I liked that one. At least at first, until the fat chick pops up.
We can do it. Infinity is bad.
Was it? Is her name Mumsy? Mimsy? Yeah, Mimsy. There you go. Yeah, she completely ruined it. Popping in, doing her shit.
Upgrade. Oh man, I'm so happy finally I can announce about this. We have been talking about this for so long and
I have no idea what she's on about. Let's look at politics.
I refuse to be a battered wife, hoping it all goes away and gets better. I'll be resigning from office with my last day being January 5th, 2026. and I look forward to seeing many of you again sometime in the future. May God bless you all, and may God bless America.
Now that Congresswoman Marjorie Taylor Greene has announced her resignation from Congress, she did so last Friday, the real question is what comes next? And more importantly, what fueled her decision to do this? Cenk, was it threats against her life? Maybe by a foreign country?
It's really hard to tell. And so I think that she's definitely going to make a comeback. The only question is how. Is it
I don't know. I don't know. Everything's a mess right now here. Our government's a mess. Trump is a fucking joke. Whatever it takes. Respectless and more than anything. Huh. I'm trying to remember what those songs are. And I can't really look them up while I'm streaming because I'll get a copyright issue. Yeah, I was gonna say I would look them up, but I get it. That's why I wanted to go to Kick. I was looking at stuff on Kick that normally would get me copyright strikes and shit, and I was able to look at them on Kick. They didn't censor me at all. You know, even over a little bit, I didn't get in trouble. Yeah, but yeah, it's really just those two songs that I like in the entire series so far, honestly. MAGA account
Elon Musk
busted.
has just enabled a pretty fantastic new location transparency feature on X. And it turns out that a ton of Trump supporting MAGA accounts aren't actually operated out of the United States, Cenk.
Huh? That's so weird. Turns out there's Israeli bots and trolls. I was led to believe that was a conspiracy theory. Huh?
Yeah.
So now, of course, as with anything exposing Israel, like Grok did, they're going to have to fix it.
Well, it's not just Israel that got exposed, and there's a DHS angle to this story that you do not want to miss. But first, let's focus on the MAGA accounts. So, look, I think a lot of people are
Not really.
this. It's nice to have some.
Not really. Not really. Yep, and Israel is pulling a lot of shit. Fuck Israel. I'm not saying I'm not even anti-Semitic or anything. I'm talking about a government, you know? That's my thing. I'm talking about a government. And yeah, Israel, the Israeli government can fuck right off. Yep. Do you know there are countries like Israel where people get free health care? We literally send money to places where people get free health care. And yet we can't get free health care here. Fucking insane. It's fucking stupid. It's frustrating. I hate it. And the problem is you can't convince people to come together and do what's right. People are too divided. They're too busy fighting each other over stupid crap, to realize who the villain is and who's causing the real trouble. And I feel like by the time they realize who's the actual issue, they charge you. Yeah, here in the U.S., fuck, it's messed up. It's really messed up how well it is for other people than it is here. It just shows how messed up and corrupt of a system we have. It's the wealthy. It's their fault. We've had in the past, back in the, God, long ago. Okay, so everything we're going through right now with our government, we've gone through this before. We went through this shit back in like the 1920s, 1930s. A long time ago, honestly. It was a long time ago. And the same thing happened then that needs to happen now. And what needs to happen, I subscribe to this guy and I really want to show you what he had to say, but so what am I trying to say here? Back in like the 1920s, 1930s, we were going through a similar situation. That is until a president we had came along and said this is stupid, and we started taxing the hell out of the wealthy. We put the wealthy in a corner, and everything got better for a while, and everything was fine until 1971. When 1971 came along, they got rid of everything that was protecting Americans, because what it was is we had something called the New Deal, right? And the New Deal basically taxed the fuck out of the wealthy. The wealthy got so much money yoinked from them, and everything was, better. Everything got good. We're in a similar situation now where the wealthy have all the wealth and we're not doing anything to take it from them. I mean, that's because we're too busy fighting over stupid fucking bullshit like rainbow flags and fucking dipshits. Fucking, I don't know. It's fucking stupid, the shit that we fight about, right? And we're so busy fucking fighting over our differences that we can't do something about the bullshit. And that's what's screwing us right now. We're too fucking divided. Do you know why it's the way it is right now? It's because now we have more people who are not white than we did back then. Back in the reason shit got done back then is there wasn't enough people to go against each other. So back then it was a lot of white people, and those white people were getting screwed just as much as what few black people and what few Latinos or whatever else. This was like the 1920s. There were more white people than anything. And they were tired of getting screwed over. And so those white people didn't have anybody to focus their anger on. And so they focused it on the right people, which was the billionaires. The right people got elected and it fixed everything. We got the New Deal and everything. What's happened is there's way more people that are different now than there was back then. And we're just clashing at each other over our differences. We're clashing at each other and fighting over shit like, people on the right hating people who are different and shit like that. And they're too fucking busy hating other people to realize who's the actual ones at fault. And the ones at fault are the fucking wealthy. It's the billionaires. It's the corporations. Because if they would just stop and stop being fucking brainwashed for one iota, one goddamn fucking minute, we could get something done. But it's harder now. It's harder now because there's a lot of people who are different. And they all just want to fight each other. And I say fight each other, but really it's just fucking Republicans being fucking retards. We could get a lot of shit done if people would stop fighting over stupid shit. But we're too busy fighting let's just say the right is too busy attacking the left over, fuck, I can't remember what it's called, you know, gender pronouns and shit. And, you know, who's gay, who's trans, who's this, that. Yeah, so if we could ever do something, it would get better. But it's harder. It's harder now because we have so many different people, and they were able to use that to their advantage. They're able to use that to their advantage. And hell, you know, I would argue that there's plenty of people who are black that hate white people. If they would just stop hating people who are white, like black people and other people, they will hate other people just because they're different too. Racism comes from all sides. And if we could all just stop hating each other and stop fighting each other enough to stop and look and see who the actual asshole is, yeah, shit would get done. Shit would get fixed. Should have been fixed a long time ago. But we're too busy fucking fighting each other over retarded shit. Yep.
Confirmation, but a lot of the all caps, ultra mega, America first, like X accounts aren't based in the United States at all. So let's start with.
Of course.
Okay, let's start with ultra mega Trump 2028. Turns out that
I worry about myself and my family because we are citizens, but ICE would just see us. Yeah. ICE needs to be disabled or disbanded. Here's the thing about ICE. Let's back up for a second. ICE originally only went after criminals. That was it. Just criminals who it wasn't just that they were here illegally. They were here illegally and they were criminals. They did something extremely wrong. And we were more worried about somebody who maybe killed somebody or hurt somebody or was a horrible thief or just actual criminals who we would deport. Actual criminals, not people who were just not here legally, but people who were actual criminals. And what's happened is Trump weaponized ICE, grew it out, hiring just anyone. He didn't care who he would hire. He would hire anyone. He would hire racist pieces of shit. And what's happened is those racist pieces of shit that have swollen in the ranks of ICE, they don't give a shit. They don't give a shit. And they will go, yeah, they will. They will go after you just because of how you look. Because it's just a bunch of fucking racists. They have a bunch of racists with a license to be racist, basically. I don't know if license is the right word, but they have the authorization to be shitheads. The president gave them authorization. We got to get rid of Trump. I'm hoping he dies soon. He's old, he's sick, he's got health issues. He's gonna die. He's gonna die. He just needs to die sooner than later. Get out of our hair.
is based in Nigeria.
Yeah.
By the way, the right-wing Cope page, also not based in the United States. It's based in North America, which means Canada.
Yeah.
Yeah.
By the way, these are all Israel. It's not Nigerians or Canadians.
How do you know that?
Okay, because all these accounts, all they do is like, no. When Trump is siding with Israel, that's the real America First position.
No. I know who you're talking about, and no. That man is incompetent. And he wouldn't be able to carry the party. No. Nope. Yeah, he's not good, but he's not worse than Trump. We could probably handle him better than Trump. Trump just doesn't give a shit.
He's a traitor. Tom Max is a traitor, dude.
Okay,
Right.
but I wonder about whether or not this feature takes VPNs into account. Because with a VPN, you can just lie about
Yeah,
where
yeah.
you're located. So that's just
That's a good point.
yeah, and I haven't gotten any clarity on that. Like all the reporting on this, like avoids answering that question about VPNs. But
So basically, I'm pretty sure before they ever post anything with their VPN, or before they post anything on X, they turn on the VPN. They're actually not from Canada or wherever, and it makes it look like they're from there, but they're not there. And then it causes problems.
anyway, let's just keep going. Here's another example: American Voice, who is American Guy X. Based in India. In fact, a lot of accounts are apparently based in India.
Most of the Israeli bots are based in India. That's why a lot of people joke around about how the Israelis live in India.
American, that account, based in Pakistan.
With an eagle, based in Pakistan.
So good. Now let's pivot to the DHS scandal, which I think is a really interesting part of this story. So soon after X rolled out its location transparency feature, which revealed where accounts were operating out of, like which countries, it was briefly suspended. And many X users suspect that it had a little something to do with the DHS account, initially showing that it was operating out of Israel. So Gen X Girl, I love her account. I follow her. She does a really good job with her sleuthing. She posts the, on the left-hand side, the screenshot that shows that the DHS or Homeland Security account was based in Tel Aviv, Israel. X activated locations last night, which showed U.S. government accounts like DHS opened and operating from Israel. Then 20 minutes later, they deactivated the feature, and today government accounts are exempt from the location feature.
Gee, wonder why. Maybe it's because our government is fucking compromised. Gee.
They would be the easiest ones. They're in Arlington, Virginia. They're in, Fairfax, Virginia. They're in Washington, D.C. That should be a layup. Why are we hiding where our government is based?
Super fascinating stuff, right?
Okay. Now, why is the DHS? I don't know.
Yeah, the DHS should not be saying Israel.
What kind of error that is. But why in the world are they based in Israel? Department of Homeland Security. That's actually a little bit telling on yourself.
So at first, DHS put out this like cheesy, trolly statement. It wasn't even a statement. They put this out in response to people freaking out about the Tel Aviv, Israel connection to DHS. So it's just a photo of Donald Trump looking shocked. No one was amused by that, including Trump supporters. And so after the story blew up further, DHS finally came out with an official denial. I'm just going to put my cards on the table. I don't believe their denial at all. I think they're lying. But nonetheless, they put out the denial, which quote tweeted Nikita Beer, who is the head of product over at X. So Nikita Beer said, "This is fake news. Location was not available on any grade check account at any point." Now, not only are there
bullshit
screenshots of this, by the way,
bullshit
there are also videos.
bullshit.
People did a screen capture of video of them clicking back and forth and like showing
even Trump supporters.
Definitely true. I know.
If the government says it never happened, well then, and if the government says war is peace and peace is war, well then it must be.
So the Homeland Security account.
Yep, and up is down, and left is right, and black is white, and white's black.
Ever been run and operated from the United States. Screenshots are easy to forge. Videos are easy to manipulate. Thank you for your attention to this matter. You know what's also easier to manipulate and has been the case for decades until now? The American people when it comes to the U.S. relationship with Israel. But people are awake to that now. So these lies are harder to, get us to believe. While Grok isn't always accurate, it did provide some interesting claims when people asked whether or not the screenshots people were sharing were authentic. I'll give you an example. The U.S. Department of Homeland Security is headquartered in Washington, D.C., with international offices, including in Tel Aviv, Israel. A short-lived X feature briefly showed the DHS government account as based in Israel, possibly due to IP geolocation or login location, before being removed for inaccuracies. The department itself is U.S.-based. But here's another really interesting exchange. Is this screenshot real, Grok? Because we keep getting told that it's manipulated. Grok responds, The screenshot is real. It captured X's brief about this account feature rollout on November 22nd, 2025, showing DHS government created in Tel Aviv, Israel via a 2008 IP. Then it shares the IP address that's linked to Israeli ISP partner communications. The feature was paused due to inaccuracies.
Sure.
Sure.
So look, guys, the actual Department of Homeland Security is, of course, in America, right?
Is it?
But their social media account
Yeah.
might be run out of Israel. And why? Because the messaging for not just Department of Homeland Security, but let's be honest, for the entire U.S. government, both under Biden and Trump, have been run out of Israel.
Yep.
And so we did a story earlier today for you guys about that.
Our government is bought and paid for by Israel. Our government is owned by Israel. Jesus Christ.
About how there's low-level staffers, including the advisor to
That's yeah.
Ambassador Huckabee, who unilaterally decide that American policy doesn't
Yeah,
apply.
exactly.
They will
Christ
document
on a
reports or
stick.
bury reports that criticize Israel. They will change reports to say the opposite of our position. Instead of a two-state solution, they say no. America wants Israel to have Judea and Samaria. That's the occupied territories. So there are a lot of people inside our government that actually work for Israel
Yeah.
and that message whatever Israel wants as the official U.S. Position. So whether this particular account is run out of social media in Tel Aviv or not, it doesn't really matter. What matters is you can all see with your eyes that the U.S. government is totally working for the Israeli government.
Yep.
And it doesn't matter who you elect. You're going to get the same result no matter what. And that's what the American people are absolutely sick and tired of. So the people in corporate media can pretend this never happened. They could pretend, oh no, the people on X that seem to all be with the same talking points are true Americans that happen to live in Pakistan and Nigeria. And they all support Israel, and they're the real MAGA. And all of the rest of you guys are fake, and Tucker Carlson is unpopular, Young Turks is unpopular. No, you guys don't. The polling is all wrong. Everything is wrong. Remember, everyone, corporate media and all politicians tell us, bow your head to Israel. But if you say that, then you should be canceled.
Yeah.
Okay. Well,
Yeah,
I'm
no,
saying
fuck off.
They work for Israel, and we're sick of it.
Yeah,
Absolutely
they do.
Sick of it. Every time you ring the bell below, an angel gets his wings.
That's why the Democratic establishment needs to fucking go. The entire establishment needs to fucking go. That's why whenever people vote, I try to tell them, don't vote based on political affiliation. Vote on the fact that vote for somebody who's maybe at your level. Does that make sense? Like somebody who's lived in a neighborhood like you lived in, had a job like you've had. Like where I live, we have ranchers. Vote for somebody who's like a rancher or who's a veterinarian. Don't vote for fucking somebody who understands what the little guy is going through. You know what I'm saying? You vote for somebody who understands your plight. You do not vote, just because somebody's in a party, And we got a few governors not governors, but we have a few people running for governor is what I meant to say. And I would vote for any of them over Hot Wheels. I am not voting for Hot Wheels ever again. Like, if I could see him go, I hope he goes. I hope people are smart in the next election that he's in, and I hope they vote him out. I don't know if that's the midterms or not, but I hope he gets voted out. Greg Abbott, Hot Wheels. I've never voted for him, but I don't know if I've ever done a vote for a governor. And I think when I go to vote for a governor, or when we have a race for a governor, I am going to vote, and I'm going to vote for... Here's my problem. There's like 3 guys trying to run for governor, and I'm like, you're making it harder for people. We don't need but one guy, trying to take his place, because when you have three different guys, you fragment the votes. You fragment it. And so you don't get enough votes. And then the guy you don't want gets enough votes and he gets more votes than the other people running because we had too many other people running. Um no, not from what I've seen. Not from what I've seen. One of them's a regular Joe. And yeah, it's usually white guys. What can be said? It is the way it is. The best thing you can do is vote for somebody who's going to do better than the last guy. And there's at least one of those guys that are running, I feel like would do a hell of a lot better job. And he's not Republican, he's Democrat. So, regardless of his skin color. Well, I don't know. You make that comment. Well, what if I was running? I'm a white guy. What if I was running? What if I was running for government? Well, I'm not well off, though. That's the difference. And no, not all those guys running are well off. They're not billionaires or anything. One of them's just a regular old rancher. And one of them, I think, is like a firefighter or some shit. So not like well off. I don't know. I would vote for anyone over Hot Wheels. I ain't voting for Hot Wheels. I've never voted for him, but I've never voted in an election having to do with governor. So the next time we have a governor race, I'm gonna do my best to vote that bastard out. I don't care if he's in a wheelchair. He's a fucking evil person. Vintage Story. Yay! That's a pretty game. That's pretty. That is really well made. Yeah, you can do a lot more in Vintage Story than Minecraft, but yeah, it's really nice. I like it. It looks comfy. One thing I hate about Minecraft is you can't pull off anything like this. Material list. Yeah, I know. I know they do. Oh, you're in creative. No, do it regular. Okay. I don't like this one at a time crap. I hate that. That's what I'm worried about with a Hytale. I'm worried that in Hytale it's one block at a time like this. You can't there's no system for making building easier. I'm kind of hoping they add a system for making it easier. I like the roof. I like how these roof tiles are. It's one of the things I hate about Minecraft. Unless you use a mod, there's no roofing tiles unless you use a mod. pre-Fortnite. I tried playing Fortnite once, but it just seemed like the only thing you did in Fortnite is tear shit up and shoot people. And I was just like, this is not very fun. I don't like that he's in creative mode. That's kind of boring. Huh. This is how you make stuff in creative mode. Yeah, okay. Fortnite? Yeah. I it ran fine for me. I just wasn't enjoying it. I have zero excitement for this thing.
Valve just dropped the new Steam machine.
Hopefully I won't get like a copyright strike. Please don't copyright strike me, Windroid. Please, I'm begging you, don't copyright strike me. Please, I'm just reacting.
PC designed for an intuitive, easy to use Steam.
I feel like there's more they could have done to make it look more, I don't know, appealing, because it's just a box. Why is consoles nowadays just boxes? Well, I know it's a mini PC, but still.
Experience on your TV or desktop setup. How small is it? It's a tiny 3.5 liter, 6-inch cube, yet it packs semi-custom CPU and GPU chips from AMD. Valve's performance goal is massive, running any game on Steam at 4K 60 frames per second with FSR3.
If it's only like $500, I will definitely get one. I'll have to save up for it, but I will get one.
GPU alone is supposed to deliver over 6 times the performance of the Steam Deck. It includes 16 gigabytes of user replaceable memory and is engineered for silence, registering only.
Yeah, I mean, which one was it that was it the Xbox One X looked like a fucking VCR from the 90s? It's like, what is this? What has happened? Why have you they basically gave up and said, it just needs let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4. It just needs 6 walls. It just needs 6 sides, and that's it. It just needs to be enclosed properly, and that's it. It just looks like a fucking VCR. It's fucking crazy.
28 to 30 decibels at maximum effort. Even added a micro SD slot up front for instant game trackers from your Steam Deck and the RGB library.
I like that. I like that you could take and swap out the front of it. But here's my thing. I want to see Dbrand or somebody make skins you can put on the outside of it, which I'm pretty sure somebody is, or somebody knows a way to do that, because otherwise it's kind of boring looking. Not gonna lie.
It can be customized to show your game download progress. It's functional, quiet, and absolutely tiny. Valve just dropped the.
Yeah. Yeah, I've never owned an Xbox. There's an Xbox up here. We have 2 360s up here. I ought to plug one of them in and try and use them. But there's a couple of 360s here. They're my brother's. They're not mine. I grew up playing Nintendo and Sega. Then Sega dropped out the race, and I went to PlayStation. Then PlayStation started to suck. So now I just play on PC mostly. Mostly a PC gamer. Nintendo has lost me, and yeah, I've never bought a PS4. Never. Haven't bought a PlayStation since the PS3. I have a PS3. I like PS3. PS3 is pretty good. After that, though, the games started becoming by the numbers and boring. I wouldn't mind getting a Retroid Pocket. Can't afford it, but I wish I could get it. Hey, Booby. There's Booby. See, that's Booby.
Do you know of a certain earthling named Sea Dog VA?
I'm not familiar with it. Sounds dumb. Why would you call yourself a dog? Pathetic. Really stupid.
By the way, he is Sea Dog. The guy behind the character is Sea Dog. Sea Dog VA.
Do you know of a certain earthling named Sea Dog VA?
Yep. That's who this is. Connor. His name is Connor. That's who he is. But you see, the face just looks kind of girly. I don't like it.
Grande y pequeño. Muy bien. Buenos días. Gracias, gracias, tetas pequeñas. Vámonos. Vámonos. Chao. Coño grande y pene pequeño. Muy bien.
I have no idea what's being said. I don't speak anything but English. If you ain't speaking English, I don't know what you're saying. Yeah, that one before, yeah, that's Sea Dog is voicing Booby. Sea Dog's alter ego VTuber. Yeah. You don't see him very much anymore. He kind of dropped off. He quit being the VTuber.
I accidentally created the best protein brownies on the internet. This batch has 102 grams of protein.
Oh boy, I wonder how we're gonna make it high pro.
Wet ingredients, cottage cheese.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
You know, you can make brownies out of beans. I watched somebody do that the other day. It looked pretty decent. I might try it. I think it was black beans, actually.
Asparagus is not the worst thing I've ever eaten, but I wouldn't say good, but it just like sticks to everything in your mouth though. That's nice. I'll take the high calorie, low protein brownie out of 10. Okay, bye.
I accidentally created the
Yeah. Yeah, you can make a lot of stuff out of beans. It's crazy. You can make bread out of beans. You can make, yeah. And there's a pasta I buy that's made out of beans. I buy a pasta made of beans.
Fruity Pebble Cake from
Why do we bother with grains? That's my question.
1980. Fruity what? You heard me. Where am I? Fruity Pebbles into a blender. Into a blender? Like you never put cereal in a blender before? Call yourself a chef? Moon juice. Eggs. No. Eggy. Eggy. Yeah. Butter. Melted. Sugar. Powder. That's baking powder, Nick. And then we just blend. Blend? $3.50 for an hour. You like cereal, Nick? Yeah. You like men?
You like men?
Fruity Pebble Cake from
A fruity pebble cake. The fruity pebble cake. It's a cake made out of fruity pebbles.
5. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Nope, can't watch that.
How talented these people are, not just by reputation.
I don't care. Gold and Cersei pink. What's it gonna look like? Dark coral. Ooh. I like coral, and I like dark coral even more. That's good. I like that. Gold and Cersei pink. Cersei. Yeah, I don't know.
This group's not bad. Wonder what
Can't watch it.
Best cupcake making tips. Starting with baking, the temperature of your oven has a big impact on the final result.
I have to be very careful because some of those we went past had copyrighted music. I would be in so much trouble for watching the copyrighted music. Oh, I should watch some of the stuff I got on Facebook. So on Facebook, I got a bunch of stuff in like my that I shared basically. What is this? It'll never get fixed. No, I don't want that. I'm looking for funny stuff. Oh yeah, this guy's the one guy I was trying to talk about, Matthew Cook. So Matthew Cook kind of went on rants about stuff, and it made a lot of sense. What do we got here? I don't want that. That's political. I'm not looking for politics. I'm looking for funny haha stuff. Oh yeah, I can't watch that. You know what? I'll just stick with YouTube.
So
Can't
guys,
do
even though
that.
Thanksgiving is right around the corner, not everybody does turkey during Thanksgiving. So to start the week out, we're gonna do a turkey chili. I'm gonna start with a little bit of my oil in a pan, and we're gonna hit the turkey right down in there. Go ahead and just give
Yeah.
What a Treat spoon. This is a new collection I've
What a treat.
put together. I'm just gonna
He always says that towards the end of the video. What a treat.
break up that turkey. We're gonna get it browned off. Then I like to add my onion. And
See, I can't have onions anymore. I'm allergic to them. Like, highly allergic. I can't have onion or garlic. I'm highly allergic to it. And I can't even have pepper or any kind of spices because I have ulcers. So there's like basically nothing I can have that's good. It sucks. It really sucks. It's frustrating.
my bell peppers right into that. That way it kind of cooks. They release all their flavor right into the meat. I don't like to sweat them ahead of time. I got a little salt, pepper, garlic blend. That's going to be my first seasoning. I'm just going to let this get cooked all the way through. Then I add my chili.
One time I watched someone make Thanksgiving dinner for one while he was working in his dorm on his laptop.
Chili powder, some cumin, and we'll go in with some
Cumin.
paprika.
Knock knock. Who's there? Cumin.
That's a great start for a chili right there, guys. Mix that around. Let those flavors all bloom. Let it get really well incorporated. We're gonna go ahead and add in
I
some nice
love.
tomatoes.
I used to love chili. Like, I love chili. Chili's one of my favorite things to eat, but I can't anymore, and it sucks. It sucks how much it makes me sick. What does a snowman eat for breakfast? I know this is gotta be like a joke. What would a snowman eat for breakfast? What would a snowman eat for breakfast? I actually don't know. All right, I give up. What would he eat? Frosted Flakes. Okay. Frosted Flakes. Okay, sure.
Some fire roasted green chilies, some fire roasted tomatoes, and a little tomato sauce. Give that a nice stir. Let it get all mixed up. We're gonna add in a can of water. I'm just gonna use that tomato sauce can. Throw in some pinto beans and some kidney beans. Just about.
You want some pintos, kidneys, black beans. You want every kind of bean you can think of. Throw it all up
Stir
in there.
those around.
Well, maybe not every kind of bean, but you want all the main ones.
We're gonna finish this off with a big handful of fresh cilantro. I think the cilantro is great. If you don't like cilantro in there, just leave it out. But
I don't know if I've ever had cilantro.
I think it works really well in a turkey chili. So we mix that up. Now we're ready to just let this simmer for about 30 minutes. Doesn't take long. Let all those flavors meld. Then we're ready to serve it. Let me show you what we do. Grab yourself a big deep bowl. Load that thing up with some chili. We're going to top it with some cheddar cheese. I got some Fritos, which is going to be absolutely perfect. Fritos go right on top. That adds a nice crunch. Guys, turkey chili is ready. Man, what a treat.
What a treat. Told you, he says, what a treat. It's really good in soup, huh? I need to look into getting some cilantro.
Thanks for watching. Cheers, everyone.
What a treat.
Supposedly the best affogato in the world.
Don't care.
Oh,
Don't-
this may seem like a strange.
Don't care.
I am thinking of getting a tattoo. A grab stamp.
A grab stamp. I don't know if I can watch that. Let's go ahead and keep skipping. Dotson. Dotsons. His balls were all over your head. Whoa, there it goes. I got my own dog. Want to see my dog? You want to see my dog? You want to see my dog? You want to see my dog? Come here, Jack. Come here, Goober. Come here. Come here. Come here. You want to see my dog? Come here, Jack. Well, come here. Come here. You can push it. It's not locked. It's not locked, Goofy. It's not locked. Come here, Goofy. Okay, well, I guess I gotta open it since you don't know how to push. Alright. This my dog. This my dog. Him my dog. This my boy. This my big boy. Yes, my big boy. Yeah, him my big boy. Yeah, him my big boy. Him my big rotten boy. Yes. Yes. This is my dog right here. That little dog is my brother's dog, the little black one. But this one's my dog. This one my dog. He's 5 years old. We got him in 2020. He's about 5 years old. He's about 5, almost, I believe. Yeah, he's about 5 years old. Him's rotten. Him's a baby. Look at him. Him does when I rub on him. Him's my baby. Yeah. Him my big boy. Are you my big boy? Yes. Yes. Yes, you're my big boy. Yes. This is how you treat your dog. Did you pretty much? Yeah. Pretty much. This is how you treat your dog. Who was that guy who was like zapping his dog because it would just move a little bit? I can't remember who that fucking guy was. Fucking asshole. Piece of shit. He zapped his dog because it moved just a little bit. Yeah, he's rotten. Why are you licking my stomach? Quit licking my shirt. There's nothing on my shirt. Quit licking my shirt. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. He was a big hound. He was my big hound. I feel bad if I pet a dog the wrong way. I can. Oh, he's a good boy. He was my good boy. Are you my good boy? Are you my baby? Yeah. He's a good boy. I can't remember. He's a sweet boy. Him got a bed in there. Yeah, him does. Him got him a bed and everything. Him's my big boy. Here's my big boy. Why are you licking my shirt? There's nothing down there. What is wrong with you? You goofball? Him a goofball. Yeah, him sweet. He sometimes tries to get in my lap. He's too big to get in my lap though, ain't you? You my sweet boy. You my sweet boy. Why are you trying to... Rotten. Him rotten. Him rotten. Hams? No. No. No hams. No hams. Are you a good boy? You my good boy. You're my big rotten hound. You're my big spoiled hound. You are. You're my big rotten hound. What are you doing? What you snooping at? Where you going? Hey, where you going? Yeah, come here. You better get in here. Where you going? You better not do nothing. What's the matter? Come here. Come here, Jack. What are you doing? Come here. You better not do nothing you shouldn't do. Come here. Come here. We're not going out. I'm going out. What are you doing? Snoopy is what you're doing. You're being Snoopy is what you're doing. I got him. I had to go get him. I had to go get him. He was running off, getting into stuff. Being Snoopy. You didn't lick at nothing you shouldn't, I hope. I don't want you getting sick. You're my big hound. You're my big baby. I love my big baby. You're my big baby, huh? What? Okay. You big rotten goofball. Oh. Yeah, he's something. I love you too. A rotten boy. It sounds like a clown car horn. Yeah. Yeah, hounds have a bark called a bawl. It's called bawling. Because it's not really a arr, and it's not a arr, arr, arr. It's a arr, arr. Get right. Ain't it? It's an arr, arr, arr. Now you ain't gonna do it now? You're not gonna do it for me now? Oh, he's right. Oh, yes, you are. You my baby. Him just got that tail going down there, ain't you? Yeah. You wanna go get me bed? No? No? Yeah, he's just happy. Him's just happy. Him's my sweet boy. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. See, no. I love you too. Yeah, I love you too. Get you in your bed. Good boy. You're a good boy. Lay down. You're okay. You're okay. He's sweet. No. Will you quit? Yeah, that's enough. That's enough. God. Yeah. Whiny. I might actually have to take him outside. He probably needs to go out. What are you crying for? I hear you. I see you. What are you crying for? Huh? What's the matter? Who was it that zapped his dog? I want to know, because that's how you handle your dog. You don't zap them. Who was it that shocked his dog? Oh, yeah. What is it? Hassan. Yeah. Hassan shocked his dog. Hey, Hassan, you see how I deal with my dog? That's how you deal with your dog. You stop, you give him some love. Hassan, you don't shock your dog like an asshole. Yeah, shock therapy is definitely abuse, but yeah, Hassan, he shocked the hell out of his dog. Like, here's his dog behind him.
America, Kaya, please. It is emblematic. America, Kaya, please just fucking go. Stop. America, Kaya, please just fucking go. Stop.
You can see him reach over, grab something, and hit something, and the dog yelps. Tell me he didn't just use a shock. And there was another video where it shows him, the device for the shocking collar is sitting right where you can see it, and then he tries to hide it. It's like, no, bitch, we already saw it. We fucking saw it, Hassan.
It is emblematic of all of America's much more consequential violence. Okay? It's the same reason as to why America, Kaya, please just go. Just stop.
Souvlaki Samurai.
Yeah, he just shocked the hell out of his dog. You don't have to do that. You can stop talking for a second and have your dog come to you and show your dog love, instead of trying to use it as a set piece. That's his problem. He just wants the dog laying there like a fucking set piece. That's the problem. Because he's a shithead. He's a piece of shit. I can't stand Hassan Piker. He's such a fucking shithead. You don't hurt your dogs like that. You don't hurt a dog. I think I need to take him outside, though. I think he's got to go potty. And I think the rain is over with. I'm going to take him out and put him back on his leash outside. That way he can go to the bathroom and everything. Because I think that's what he wants. That's why he went to the back door. He went to the door wanting out of the house. So I got to find his leash and take him. You need to go out and do your business. Hey, 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 hey. Hey, no, hey, will you quit? You gotta raise all that hair. No, no, you don't. Really? Really? He's not even... Okay. That's enough. He's not even locked in there. I just push the door closed. He doesn't know how to push anything open. Like, he can come out. He doesn't know how to... Later. You ready to go out? Just give me a second. I'm going to stop the stream. That's enough of that. That's enough. God damn. You fucking goofball. You quit. Quit. I know. I'm going to take you out. I just need to close this out and I'm going to take you out there. Okay? I know what you need.